Hello everybody, welcome to a new video. This is Dofra, and today guys we have a new video about Summoner's War. We have a video about the top 5 LD5 on the season 21 RTA. I'm gonna try to make the video fast so it's not too long. I'm gonna try to make it as fast as possible, but I do want to give you tips on how to run the units as well, and I'm gonna say why I think these units are in the top 5. Obviously this is my list, so it's my opinion, right? So if you guys have different opinions, please let me know what your top 5 would be and why. But yeah guys, without further ado, really we're gonna start. But before we get into that, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It is free and support the channel a whole lot, guys. So if you can, please hit the button. We are on our way to 2k subs. That would be really cool to get. So if you can, please hit the button. It really helps, guys. Alright, top 5. Number 5 in the list. I'm not gonna waste any time. Number 5 in the list, in my opinion, is one unit that if he gets a turn, you're gonna win the game. Actually, if he gets a turn and there is no immunity on the opponent, you're gonna win the game. Tianlan got a little nerf, but still skill free, decrease attack bar, and honestly he has 2 debuffs already, the sleep and the slow, so it can decrease 60% attack bar already. He's on a 4-turn cooldown. Again, he does damage based on max HP. He has a stun and skill 2, and he's a light unit, so he's not gonna glance on anything. So he can stun everything and get 100% attack bar, which means he gets an extra turn. He's on a 3-turn cooldown already, so if he actually stuns everything, it becomes 2-turn cooldown. He has a stun on skill 1. Skill 3 is super oppressive because he has the slow and he puts the enemies to sleep. So if they don't proc out of sleep, you know, they're gonna lose another turn. And the slow is for 2 turns, so they're gonna be a lot slower than your team. So Tianlan probably gonna lap them and he's gonna have another turn. 4-turn cooldown, and then if he gets the stuns here, he obviously becomes 3-turn cooldown. Insane unit. I feel like Valiant Will is the better way to go for him. Speed, HP, accuracy, speed, attack, accuracy. If you can get accuracy from the sub, you can go speed, HP, attack, speed, HP, HP. I would put some attack on him, but obviously you can beat him tanky. It's just his CC is just gonna be so much, then the opponent team is probably gonna get deleted anyway. Insane unit is gonna get focused on making decently tanky. It's pretty decent base stats overall, pretty good, and really high base speed. So I feel like beat him with high speed, HP, attack, defense. These are the oh my days, the stats you want to focus on, and accuracy. You don't need him on crit rate, you don't need any crit damage on him. Just go with high accuracy and try to focus on all the units, all the subs, sorry, all the units. What? Dovra, you okay? But yeah, insane unit. Again, if you get a turn, you have him, opponent don't have immunity, you probably already won the game. So insane unit. Number 4 in the list, a unit that I don't think was gonna be in the list, to be honest with you, because I don't know why I didn't think it was gonna be in the list. This unit is actually insane. It counters sorry about that. It counters the meta and enables unit to do a lot more than they actually do already. Jackson is top 4. I mean, it's not specific order, but I feel like it's top 4, but it could be higher in the list, to be honest with you. He's an insane unit. Basically what he does is his passive increase the team attack bar by 10%. So whenever the enemies decrease any of your unit attack bar, increase the attack bar by 10% AoE. So let's say the enemy decreased the attack bar of your team. If you have Jackson, AoE increase 40% attack bar. So let's say I have Tableau, and I do, and this happened yesterday. If my Tableau does skill 3, I didn't remember what Jackson did, so my Tableau decreased attack bar AoE on the opponent. Guess what? And on my own team as well. Jackson's passive works in a way that 10% for each unit makes a 40% attack bar increase. So they cut, and I lost the match. insane unit. It works really well against Water Striker as well, because Water Striker is going to decrease attack bar AoE as well, so increase 40% of the attack bar, and it's definitely going to be more than what Water Striker is going to decrease. It works really well against Cardinal, it's going to increase attack bar. It's going to work extremely well against the Tianlan Shank, because it's going to decrease attack by AoE. This guy's going to increase it by 40%. Yes, the Tianlan Shank is going to decrease it by 60%, but at least you got 40% back. If Chompang, again, 40% attack by increase. He counters the Oliver, is just 10% attack by increase by his AoE. It counters a lot of units that actually meta, also enable your unit to increase attack bar by 50% more. So Oracle is going to get extra attack bar increase, Verdehill is going to get extra attack bar increase. All the units that have attack bar increase, they're going to increase the attack bar by 50% more. He has a skill 2, which is on a 2-turn cooldown, has 100% chances of stripping everything, single target, and also 50% chances of stunning with skill ups, which is really good because he's every other turn. Skill 1 also decreases attack bar, absorb the attack bar, sorry, which is pretty useful. You can cut in, you can just mess up the turn order on the opponent. It's really good unit. I would say Valiant Will is the better way to go as well. Speed, HP, attack, probably the better way. Focus on all these stats plus some accuracy, so you can actually strip and stun on skill 2. Overall, making tanky with good attack. You don't need crit rate on him. He does good damage anyway. All the Sky Surfer do pretty well. All the Sky Surfer do pretty good damage anyway, even off crit damage build. Jackson is insane. Jackson is just insane. Another unit, top 3, number 3 in the list, and it counters a lot of meta units, is Tianlan. Insanely good last pick, probably the best last pick you can possibly have. He counters with Verdehill, which is kind of meta nowadays with Oliver being in the scene. So a lot of people are building Swift Verdehill. Guess what? Tianlan is not going to allow the Swift Verdehill to increase as much attack bar. Also, it's going to get attack bar increase because of his passive. He counters the Oliver, so Oliver doesn't get 100% attack bar on skill 3, and he gets some attack bar as well, 15% pretty sure. He counters a lot of units that increase attack bar, so attack bar booster, people that still use Bastet, I don't see her much, but yeah, Oracles, Praha, Juno, Ciara skill 1, Giana skill 1, they get all nerfed because of Tianlan. Anything that increase attack bar, is gonna enable his passive. He has an insanely good skill 2, he has AoE strip, he has a stun, he's on a 3-turn cooldown, he has a defense break on skill 1, which is really good. He's really good because he has a strip as well, because I have the Dark One, but Dark One has no strip, so if the enemy has immunity, not gonna be able to stun, to defense break, sorry. Pretty good base stats. Besides the speed, the defense is on a lower side, it's not even that terrible though. Besides the speed, pretty good base stats. I feel like he's on Valiant. Valiant should be the better way to build him. I've seen a lot of Despair as well, because obviously he has the strip, so Despair can work, but this already has a stun. I would like him on Valiant more, so he would get this available more often. Besides the strip, he has a stun on skill 2, sorry. So I feel like it would be better on Valiant. So 3-turn cooldown, regardless, you need will on him, so speed, HP probably, with good accuracy, good defense, good attack, and artifact, additional damage by everything. He does pretty good damage, I'm not gonna lie, he does pretty good damage. Tianlan, just because, as always, he counters a lot of units just with his passive. Insane unit. Number 3 in the list. Now, number 2 and number 1, you can put them as you wish. I would put my number 1 because it's always been my most wanted unit. Number 2 in the list is Lima. She just got so much higher in the top 5 LDs lately. I think she was already good. I think she was underused, but definitely insane unit. She has a cleanse, and grants invincibility for 1 turn and immunity for 2 turns. Recovered HP by 15% each for 3 turns afterwards. So she has the heal over time buff, she has the immunity for 2 turns and invincibility for 1 turn on a 4-turn cooldown. Guess what? She has attack by increase on skill 1, so she gets a lot of turns. She gets 45% attack by increase here. She has the strip and the slow for 2 turns, speed debuff, speed slow debuff on the opponent for 2 turns. This is on a 3-turn cooldown. Having a strip on a 3-turn cooldown and also having 45% attack by increase on skill 1 is insane. She goes through her skills really often. The strip is really good, but the slow debuff is actually insane, especially the higher you go in the ranks, the more difference the speed debuff is gonna do. She has obviously this is insane because it gives you invincibility, it gives you immunity, it gives you heal for 3 turns, so you can heal 45% HP back, and it's on a 4-turn cooldown, but again she goes through her skill really quickly. Insane unit. I think she was underused. I think she's insane. She's just insane. She's one of the top pick in high rank RTA, and she has, I think, one of the highest win rates in RTA as well for the LDs, or in general really. Lima, you should build that on, but I feel like Valiant Will would be the better way. I've seen a lot of revenge Limas because, you know, she get focused, and then if she, you know, if they attack her and she revenges, she get 45% attack by, so that's not bad at all. You can build her on Despair because she has the strip, but I feel like, in my opinion, Valiant Will would be the better way. You can go Despair Revenge, you can go Triple Revenge, I guess, but in my opinion, Valiant Will would be the better way. That's how I would build her. Speed crit rate, HP, focus on 100 crit rate, 100% crit rate, HP, attack, defense, speed, and also some accuracy, so she can actually strip. Additional damage on the artifacts are gonna make her do decent damage as well. But insane unit. And now for the number 1, we stay on Lima and we go on Giana. This is my favorite unit still in the game. Really impactful. She has a strip and stun on skill 3 on a 5-turn cooldown, but don't forget, when she use skill 2, she got an additional turn, so this 5-turn cooldown is gonna go lower, like much quicker than it would otherwise. She has a bomb obviously and gets an extra turn, and guess what, she gets an extra turn and she gets 45% attack bar here. It's crazy good unit. If the opponent has immunity on the whole team, you can just strip and stun all of them. If they don't have immunity, you can put a bomb. If one of them don't have immunity and the other do, you can put a bomb and stun the other ones. She got 45% attack bar, as I said. You should build her on speed crit rate attack, speed crit rate HP. On Swift, is my opinion, Swift is the better way. Swift Broken is fine, or Valiant Will. Speed crit rate, I mean, you should focus on 100 crit rates for every oracle really, and then focus on all the main stats and accuracy on Giana. Giana is not easy to build, obviously not, but she does so much and she's so annoying. So this is my favorite unit. That's my top 1. I might be biased on that. I don't have them. I don't have any of these units. I don't have the ones I'm gonna mention right now. But like, I'm gonna mention some units saying that they are good, but I don't think they made the top 5 in my opinion. Other unit, Julian got pretty good, especially because Riley though, because she gets attack buff on him and she has a lot of heals, so it maybe never die. Yon Hong still insanely good unit. Pontos, Illinois as well, insane unit. What else? I think there's a lot more LD units that are good now than there was before. For the dark one, obviously Ragdoll is still really good. Han is insane. Nikki, obviously Neftis, where is she? There is a lot of units. Valantis is really good for the lights as well. This guy is pretty good damage dealer. This guy has a speed lead as well, so it's pretty good. Especially if you have a stripper, this skill is insane. It's just insane. So there is a lot more units. Dark Panda, joking. But yeah, this is my top 5, guys. I'm not gonna make it even longer, to be honest with you, but let me know in the comment below if you watch your top 5. Guys, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye everybody, take care guys, stay safe, bye.